So you want to start a YouTube channel in 2024 and you're wondering if it's going to be worth your time. You're wondering how many views you're going to get, if you can make a sustainable, sufficient income from it. If you've had all of these questions, you've come to the right place because I'm going to be super duper transparent about my earnings and my growth with you. So keep watching. Before we dive in, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor of the video, Sharaf DG, which is your one-stop all for all things tech. Whenever I go into a mall and I see Sharaf DG, I have to really stop myself from going in because I'm obsessed with tech, I'm obsessed with video creator tools, and Sharaf DG always has the most incredible deals and the best value for money, so I can never stop myself from going inside. So next time you're shopping for a laptop, for a phone, for anything related to tech, you know where to go. Apart from their best price guarantee, they also have incredible campaigns running throughout the year where you can win international trips, cashback, and you can also win cars. Okay, there are people that have literally won cars from Sharaf DG, including a Tesla. Like, there are actually people who go home with a car. Another thing about Sharaf DG is that they have something for everyone. So if you are a music fanatic, you have the DG Hertz, and if you are a gaming geek, you have the DG Cube. And these are two different divisions of Sharaf DG for music as well as for gaming, and it brings together incredible brands and an incredible community. The last thing that I'm going to add about the brand is their sustainability division, which aims to make a green difference through the use of e-receipts, and their buyback program where you can top up your old device to get a new one. All the corporate pointers aside, which are super interesting, I actually want to talk about the camera that I'm filming this entire video on. So I use the Sony ZVE10 camera kit, which I got from Sharaf DG, and this provides you the best value for money. The kit comprises of the ZVE10 camera with the 16 to 50 mm lens. Now this is an interchangeable lens, so if you want to use a block lens instead, you want to use any other lens, this camera allows for 60 lenses to be paired with. The kit also comes with this hand grip that you can see, which you can also prop up on a table if you want to do a sit down video, and they also give you an SD card to go with it. So once you get the kit, all the necessary tools that you need also come with it. As you can see, the kit also comes with a mini Sony microphone here. This is super compact, so even if you're vlogging and you don't really want a lot of attention on you, this is a very good option. Now if you want to use another microphone, of course you can swap it, but if you're looking for a creator kit to just get started on your creator journey, this is what I use, and this is what I've been obsessing over. If you want to start vlogging and you want to start making YouTube videos, your kit is of course important. As someone that has made multiple videos on my phone, including YouTube videos, having this camera has honestly made it slightly more easier for me to create content. One of the main reasons why having a camera makes it so much easier is of course the quality. YouTube requires a certain level of quality for it to do well. When a video is aesthetically pleasing, people tend to watch it more, they tend to share it more. So invest in a kit that will give you the best quality with the least amount of money, and this is it for me. Sony is of course known for their impeccable quality, and this camera is a very compact and great beginner camera to get started on your creator journey in 2024. Now let's talk all things YouTube. So I started my YouTube channel back in 2020. I posted about 9 to 10 videos in the span of 2 months, and then I burnt myself out. Okay, I got so burnt out. I got so sick and tired of YouTube because being monetized seemed so far away back then, and I gave up. And then I didn't post anything for the next 2 to 3 years because there is so much work that goes behind a video which people don't really know. And then I restarted it this year in May. For some reason, I had a very different mindset when I started YouTube this year. It was more like, I'm gonna start YouTube and I'm gonna start posting, and I'm okay with wherever it takes me. I didn't obsess over the views like I did before. I just wanted to genuinely make YouTube videos and do it in a way which made me feel satisfied about what I was doing. Luckily and funnily enough, after 4 videos, my channel was ready to be monetized. I've made an entire video on this, so if you want to watch it, go click somewhere above. I forgot where it comes, but go click here. I think it'll take you right to the video where I talk about how I got my channel monetized. But coming back to this, the first video that I posted when I restarted my channel was about my move-in expenses, how much money I spend on my rent and a lot of other things. That video picked up really well. It's now at 225,000 views, and this is the video that got me the watch hours and the subscribers and all of that stuff, which made me applicable to apply for monetization. I got my channel monetized in July of this year, and from July until now, that is over the past 5 months, I've posted about 9 videos, which is about 2 videos a month, I think. The other videos that I've posted after that have averaged anywhere between 7,000 to, there's another video that I posted recently which got 67,000 views, and another video I posted 2 months ago which got 40,000 views. These are pretty good numbers considering I have a small channel, and this is because of the fact that my social media is now pretty interactive. I get a good amount of views there, so I convert those profile visits and those views to my YouTube channel. So now that you have a top line understanding of my views and the general numbers, let's dive into the analytics and how much money each of these videos got me. So now that we're on our revenue tab on YouTube, let's look at how much money we made in July, which is the month that I got monetized. I got monetized on July 6th. So from July 6th until July 31st, I made about $88, which is not bad at all. The highest that I made in a day in July was $7, and the lowest that I made was $0.74. So when you go down, you can also see the top earning content. So in July, the video that I posted about here's how much it cost me to live alone in Dubai, the very first video that got me monetized, I made $62 from that video, and the other videos got me anywhere between $5 to $6. So that was the average that I was making. Let's now go to August. August was actually a slightly slower month, and that's because I was not able to run ads on my channel anymore due to some verification process. So in August, I made $39. Again, the highest that I made in August was actually $2, and the lowest that I made was $0.06. The video about my rent continued picking up then, giving me $26 in the month of August. September was a good month for me. And the reason why September was good for me was because I was posting more interesting content on YouTube. And apart from the fact that I was posting interesting content, I was also directing all of the traffic that I got on my Instagram towards my YouTube channel. So in September, I made $257, which is my highest in 3 months. So the highest that I earned in a day in September was $27 as opposed to $7 in the first month. And the lowest that I made in September was $4. So my baseline itself was moving at a pretty good rate. The video that got me a significant amount of money in September was actually the scam call video. So I made about $114 from that video in the month of September. October was once again a pretty good month for me. So in October, which is my highest so far, I made $424. If you look at the chart again, my baseline itself was much higher. The lowest I made in October was, I think, $9 in a day, and the highest that I made was $30. Even after the days that I hit the peak here, like $30, the days that followed also I was making about $20 per day. So it's a pretty good amount for the YouTube channel. The video that made me about $191 in October was actually the video where I spoke about how much money I made as an influencer. If you've not watched that video yet, please make sure to watch it here. It's such an interesting video. I'm so proud of that video, and I got so many positive responses to it. So here in the overview, I can see that I got about 217,000 views. I got 8,800 watch hours, 2,700 subscribers, and $424. So November was again very similar numbers. I got 215,000 views during this time. In November, the video of my apartment rent and how much it cost me to live alone in Dubai, that video once again picked up. It got about 20,000 views. Yeah, it made me about $55 in November. So 20,000 views will get you $55. So lifetime, I've made $1,300 on YouTube. That is July, August, September, October, November. 5 months and I made $1,300. And it's also about 4,700 dirhams just through my YouTube channel. So the video where I spoke about how much money I make as an influencer, it's got close to 60,000 views. But that video got me $375. Whereas my scam call video, where I have about 260,000 views, got me $339. The difference is literally in the duration and how engaged people were with the first video. Even though it got like 1/5 of the views of the second video, it was a lot more engaging. It was longer, so I could play more ads and so much more. That's pretty much it about my earnings on YouTube. Next, I want to talk about something that is very important, because I'm not someone that'll just talk about my growth in any way and not share anything else. So in the next segment, we will talk about how to actually start a YouTube channel in 2024 and how to get started with content. Although you want to, of course, focus on YouTube and you want to focus on long form content, it is so important to place an equal amount of focus on your social media channels like Instagram, TikTok, and all of that, okay? The reason I'm saying it is because YouTube is slightly harder to grow as a platform as compared to Instagram and TikTok. You can really use Reels and TikTok videos as a way to boost your content up on people's feeds. So in my case, my Instagram account went from 6,500 to 215,000 in a span of about 4 to 5 months. That played a huge huge part in my channel getting views and me making money. So if you're starting a YouTube channel, do not forget any other platform. Learn how to share videos, learn how to make interactive cut downs. That's my number one advice, is that try to grow your platforms together at the same time. You don't have to spend too much time. You don't have to, break your head over it. You just need to have it at the back of your mind that cross sharing and cross pollinating these platforms is also important. My second tip to you is, if you don't know where to begin and you don't know what to talk about and you don't know what your niche should be, the best way to figure out your niche is to understand what it is that you love talking about. It is not what, other people think that you should be doing. It is genuinely what you love rambling on and on about, what you love creating content about. Because when I started my YouTube channel 2 years ago or 3 years ago, why that failed or why I didn't get the same number of views that I'm getting now is because of the fact that I was talking about things that I actually didn't care about. I was trying to make all of these fashion videos when fashion wasn't even my thing. I thought, okay, that is what people will follow me for. What people don't care. And it shows, because even in the way that I was making my videos, it wasn't interesting enough for people to keep coming back to. But now that I have that understanding of, okay, my niche is who I am and what I talk about and what I share on my platforms, I'm able to create much more engaging videos. Videos that people will click on, people will share and all of that. So don't get so attached to this idea that there is a perfect niche. It doesn't come like that, and you usually figure it out over time. What I advise you don't do is jump from one thing to another too often to a point where your first 5 videos have no underlying theme. What I mean by that is, today if you're comparing Apple and Samsung phones, maybe tomorrow you're talking about interior design, and the day after that you're talking about the most expensive perfume you own. You see, there is no specific theme over there, and it can be hard to keep an audience entertained and invested in you if you're talking about every single thing all at once. The next advice I'm going to give you is to invest in tech and invest in apps that will make it easier for you to create content. Content creation, like any other habit, takes time, it takes effort, and especially in the beginning when it takes time to get the views and get the money, it can be very hard to stay motivated. So in times like this, you want to make sure that it's easy to create content. My go-to things that I will always talk about is this little phone stand that I have. It's actually a phone tripod. It extends and it's super duper long. And I can also fold it and put it inside my bag. What this does is it helps me film anywhere, anytime, without much hassle. The second investment that I made this year was this app called Captions app, and this app auto transcribes and adds captions to your videos, and I think that app costs about 240 dirhams, I guess. It makes editing so much easier. If I had to do it on a different app, it would have probably taken me 30 to 40 minutes, but this does it in 2 minutes, and the fact that I can get it done in such a short amount of time encourages me to post more videos and to shoot more videos. Don't underestimate the power of these small things. You want to make it as friction-free as possible. That today, if you want to film a video, you're able to get up and quickly film it. And that's how content creation should be. Don't obsess over big cameras and big tech just yet. Invest in the smaller things that you can, and let your channel and let you yourself do the talking. The next tip that I have is make a commitment to learn. What I mean by that is, when I started my YouTube channel 2 years ago, I was committed to monetizing my channel. I got burnt out so quickly that I didn't even want to think about YouTube for the next 2 years. What was different when I started my channel this year was simply the fact that I want to make videos of things that I love talking about. And the way my channel grew, or my social media channels grew, was also insane. My commitment this year was just to post videos no matter where it takes me. And I honestly suggest having the same mindset, just because social media and YouTube can be a very daunting, it can be very exhausting. It takes a lot of time. You're spending days to create a 10-minute video that probably gets 100 views, and it can be very exhausting. So don't attach yourself to that outcome, but get obsessed with the learning. There are many skills that you pick up. You learn how to write scripts, you learn how to do your research, you learn how to set up a camera and talk in front of the camera, and this makes you an even better communicator and even better presenter. They will always pay off at some point or the other. I still remember the very first YouTube video I made. I think the intro was about 30 seconds, but it took me 45 minutes to talk in front of the camera, and that's because I was doing it for the first time. I was terrified and I kept freaking out. Now if I have a camera in front of me, I can talk so easily. I can film an entire YouTube video in about 45 minutes. So there is a huge learning curve that's happened, and I'm most excited about that. Of course I love the money, of course I love the different opportunities, but more than that, I love the fact that I'm now able to get in front of a camera and just talk about things that come into my mind. And the last and final thing that I'm gonna add, and this is basically what's also helped me in a lot of ways, is I watch a lot of YouTubers who have grown over the years and who are very transparent about their earnings and they're transparent about their growth, because I see myself in them and I see them in me. A huge example of this is Ansi Twinkle. She's such a classic example of someone that's made a very successful brand out of their personality. And seeing her grow and build such a great platform makes me want to work hard. So if you're watching someone and they motivate you and they tell you things, listen to it and keep watching them and use them to really fuel your own dreams and your own passion. Another account that I've been watching recently is Tamcor. So she blew up this year. She also talks about the fact that she had a YouTube channel for 2 full years and she was not able to monetize it. She was not able to kick it off. And then this year she went viral. She's got a couple of videos with millions of views. Follow the people that really inspire you. And if you see yourself in them, follow them even more. I think I spoke quite a lot. So we've come to an end of this video. I'm going to be posting on here a lot more in 2024, hopefully. So keep watching and subscribe to my channel and comment down what you thought of this video. Did you expect that kind of amount? Did you expect me to be making more? Did you expect me to be making lesser on YouTube? I'm so curious to know your thoughts. So leave them down below and let me know what you want to see next. Also, just a quick shout out to my earrings. I got this from Pull and Bear. How cute is my earring? Okay, I'm really tired now, so bye.